Thank you so much. I always forget how loud that is until you sit right here.
Now you know why we wear earplugs.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Have a great show, guys.
Thank you, thank you. How are we doing?
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going? Good to see
To
you.
be here in New Jersey.
Jojo!
The Golden State, right?
No, Garden State.
Golden State.
Probably.
It's a good thing you're pretty.
It was
Tell him. Put him in his place.
Hello!
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so down.
Recognize you.
We definitely.
She's everywhere.
Hey Emmy, good to see you.
Oh, you don't.
Hi.
Hi Emmy. Yes, please do. Go ahead.
I'm here to ask the worst question of the day. Well, first of all, have you seen 100 and I have to ask every single thing?
Yes,
I do always, Emmy. Absolutely.
You're good. Also, how would your lives change if right now you found a penguin in your freezer? Rolling in straight out the gate with the worst question of the day. You're welcome.
No, it would change, like, in the best way. Oh, and a little penguin fun. I would feed it all the food. And I would give it a fake egg, so it can, you know how penguins walk with, like, the little eggs and the little feet? And then it can take care of a little egg. Yeah, I think it would be great.
We're having steak. That's all I would say.
Are you making steak out of the penguin?
Is it illegal?
I don't think so.
Is it possible?
Well, I feel like you didn't specify the life.
You know what? You're
Like, is it
literally so
alive?
right. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's clearly your fault. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely not raising that thing.
Oh shit. I would
A
honestly.
penguin? In LA?
You can't eat like
City of Gold? Or
I would try to create some.
City of Gold?
No, I think I would try to do some like happy feet situation. I want to teach you how to dance. And I want to dance with it. I think it'd be fun. You know.
This is, wait, what is that? Mrs. Popper Penguins?
Wait, what is that? Well, happy feet. Happy feet.
We'll
is what-
train it to dance.
That's what we're saying. Yeah. Train it to dance. Yeah. That's what we do.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy feet penguin.
Oh, it's just easier. I feel like every time I sit with it backwards, I like slouch. And I like posture up.
Wow.
Hi.
Hello.
My question is mainly for Jojo. I'm sorry to you guys.
Oh, it's okay.
I know what it means to me to see a fellow non-binary person on screen, and I want to know what non-binary representation means to you.
Well, thank you for that question. Hello, friend. I see you. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for asking the question. What does non-binary representation mean to me? For me, I think it just means showing up in this world authentically and being yourself and taking a seat at the table when you know you deserve a seat at the table just as much as anyone else does. Normalizing our existence, you know. I'm grateful that with this show and being on this show that I am supported by a team and by a cast that really pushes my existence to the forefront and is not making it like a topic or making it a whole thing. They're just kind of trying to normalize it and make it like a valid, beautiful thing. So representation is huge, and I'm grateful that with my representation and with me being on the platform that I am, that I'm able to inspire others and that they can see themselves in my character, they can see themselves in Carlos and in me as Jojo, and it inspires me when I see y'all taking that lesson with you and continuing to pave the way alongside with me and even past me. I want to continue to pave the way so that others can run past me and pave the way for so many others moving forward. So, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Lucas, and my question is for Drake. I was wondering in the season finale, when you're in your dress uniform, you go up to the stewardess and you said, I don't know where I belong, I just buried my friend. How many takes did that take you to do?
2 actually. Yeah, we that day was really fast because I was working with Jared and Jim, or Jensen and Jim. Oh my God. Oops. I was working with Jensen and Jim, and they get like the priority services, so my coverage was quick and fast. But yeah, that was 2 days. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Howdy, hello.
Hi.
Hi. So I'm Dean, and my question for all of you is, what would your montage song be?
Ooh. Montage song. Right now, a whole lot of love is stuck in my head. A whole lot of love because they just played it.
Like for the character or for like us as people?
Either, both, I support it all.
I would, for character, I always feel like simple kind of man is like, like a John thing. I don't know. Yeah, just simple.
I really like Wole Bole. Is that how you say it? Yeah, I feel like for Carlos specifically, that would be fun. I have this dream that if when season 2 happens, you know, fingers crossed, that season 1, Carlos's entrance song was All Right Now, which was amazing. It was a great song. But I think if I had like a season 2 entrance song or like a way to set up Carlos's character, it would be Wole Bole. I can't. No, you're setting me up right now. No. But see, no, that's how he's wicked. That's how you get people. No, but it's that would be my song.
Can you like do it for me? Because I don't really know how it goes.
I wish like we could just. I wish there was like one of those automatic, like just like play the song. How does it go? What? Would y'all sing it with me if we try it? So wait, so it goes, well, first of all, you know that beginning part, which is like the hey, wole wole, something like that. Gosh. I don't know the lyrics. It just has a really great like vibe to it. When you learn to learn, wole wole. Or something like that, yeah. That's my best I can do for you.
Jojo's rendition will be on Spotify tomorrow.
It'll be on my gosh, but yeah, that song. Thank you, Dean. I'm sorry. I hope that was alright.
No, that was beautiful.
I feel like Mary's song would be like Baba O'Reilly. Who? They played that when Baby showed up in the finale, and it gives me goosebumps every time. Also, like the original teaser trailer that came out for the Winchesters, they used that song, and it made me so excited. So I feel like it's definitely like the core 4, but also Mary. So, yeah.
We had actually, funny enough, we had gotten to see a trailer prior to Comic-Con, like a teaser for what was supposed to air at Comic-Con. And we had seen it with Jensen, Donnelly, and a couple other people. And then when we were on stage, they played a different trailer that none of us had seen. And so I remember Jensen looking over to Megan and I was like, what the fuck is this? And we were like, I don't fucking know. But yeah, but yeah, Baba O'Reilly.
Yeah, that was so funny.
It was really funny. His face was just like, he just did this slow, like. That's great. It's a good time.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean.
Hi, I'm Kylie. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And that's funny, speaking of the trailer, I remember when it came out, one of the most talked about things was how Mary's hair was straight, not like the wavy 7-8 curls that we saw from Supernatural. And then obviously, as the season progressed, Mary's hair changed to be what we expected. Obviously, we didn't know about the alternate universe, so I'm just wondering, Meg, if that was like a direct result from the fan reaction online, and then for Jojo and Drake, was there anything about your characters that you kind of changed throughout the process of filming the first season based on fan reaction that you were seeing?
Right, I definitely think it was a bit of fan reaction, and also to make it more authentic to the 70s, they wanted kind of like the Farrah Fawcett, like swoop, and then like make it curly. I think in the pilot they were going for like, because Mary doesn't put any effort into anything that, you know, like looks-wise, she kind of just gets up and goes and starts hunting. So I think they were trying to make it more like, I don't know, like Peggy Lipton-ish in the 70s, where it's just like very straight down, natural. And then as it progressed, they were like, let's have a bit fun with it and make it more like OG Mary. So yeah, it's really cool. I also think through the through Winchester, she was getting more and more vulnerable and kind of exploring herself more, so it made her, want to do her hair in the mornings, maybe since she met John. So yeah.
Great with your hair. Anyway, no, that was terrible. Don't want that. The only thing that I tried for the whole entire season, and we ended up getting to do it on 12, was facial hair. And I'm really, really wanting in season 2 to be able to grow it out and see what I can do. Just because that feels more Jeffrey Dean to me. Yeah, just think it's fun. So.
And you also said no bell-bottom jeans.
No bell-bottom jeans. I hate those things.
You had to wear them in episode 2, right?
No, episode 1 I had to wear them.
Oh.
And then I tried them on in wardrobe for the show, and I was like, fuck no. I can't stand them.
Oh no, yeah. For Carlos, it was kind of similar with Meg's situation. It was at first they didn't want him to be so It's not that they didn't want him to. It's just it just wasn't they didn't think about it. I think they had to meet me and get to know me a little bit first. But they were kind of oh, Carlos is probably not all that much into fashion. Probably not all that much into wearing anything that's colorful and fun. And as the season kind of went on, when they started to incorporate that a little bit more and they started to get to know me and my personality, they started to push that a lot more. Yeah, because I like to think that because Carlos is he in this world of hunting, he knows that it's a dire thing and it's dangerous and all that stuff, but it's not gonna make him dim himself or his shine or anything that he has. So he likes to feel good and look good while hunting demons, which is fun. So yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name's Kiefer. It's really great that you guys are all here. Drake and Meg, I got to see you at the pilot screening at Comic-Con in New York. And Jojo, from the first time I saw the pilot, I love Carlos and you do such a fantastic job.
Thank you.
My question is, what is it like for you guys kind of stepping into that role model role that for the younger generation that Jared and Jensen had when the show first came out?
Yeah, I feel like it's an incredible responsibility. And I don't think it's one that we all realized that we were stepping into until we were in it. Because the fan base is something that I don't think that you understand until you're in it. It's massive, as you all are well aware, and very, very passionate. And so, yeah, I feel like the responsibility part of it was just unexpected, but really welcomed by all of us. Yeah, it's a blast. You all treat us like family, and I hope that you all feel the love that we have for you, and how much we enjoy being here and doing things like this, and getting to make the show and continue that universe, a universe that I also loved and was a fan of. So, yeah, I'm just happy that we get to keep it going.
Yeah, it was very similar to what Drake said. I didn't really realize what I was stepping into until I was in it. But I also didn't know being in the world of Supernatural and everything. I knew that I was taking on a responsibility, especially with being the first canon, regular queer character, and I knew that meant a lot to a lot of people, especially because I feel like a lot of people in this fan base are young queer identifying humans, and I also knew that people that were fans of Supernatural really didn't see that totally out there throughout all the seasons of Supernatural, so knowing that I could be that representation for those people and that sort of inspiration was really cool, and I wanted to do it justice, and similar to what Drake said, I wanted to make those people proud, everyone proud, but especially those people, because those are the people that I know I'm speaking to personally. And yeah, I'm just so extremely grateful to be in that position, and I take it very seriously, and it means a lot. So.
Yeah, it was definitely challenging for sure. I feel like it was a really good pressure that kept us going and made sure that we were working really hard towards a goal of making everybody super happy with the show. So yeah, going to Comic-Con was very scary. I feel like that was our first test, our toe into the water to see how everyone reacted. And once the reactions were good, and we heard like some applause. We were like, oh, okay, cool, because we were really nervous. But yeah, also everybody in the Supernatural fandom, but also the family, like just the actors on Supernatural, everyone is just so nice. And it is really family oriented, and it carries through everyone. So it's been comforting. So yeah.
Awesome, thank you guys.
Thank
so much.
you.
That's
Good
great.
seeing you.
Hi. My question's for Jojo, and it kind of stems back to what you were just talking about. I was just curious if you had any fears or challenges being the first canon queer person of color, or if you had any apprehension knowing how dedicated the fan base was coming from 15 seasons of mostly cis white people.
Whoa, you went real there. I love that. Here's the thing. I had no apprehension because I love a challenge. And I love to challenge people's minds. I like to get them to open their minds, but I love to open people's minds not with just hostility and with aggression. I like to open it with love and compassion. And I like to think that if I'm bringing love and compassion to the table and being authentic and such, that it'll hopefully get them to see me as well and understand me. And there are some people from the fan base that still don't take very well to my character, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, I'm serving those who do, and I am doing this for them, and I feel like that outweighs any of the negativity that comes forward. So I never once questioned, or yes, it can be hard at times, like hearing words that, or seeing things about you on the internet that can be hurtful, or you're not being taken seriously and such. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because that's all just noise. And I like to tune that out, and I like to give my time to the people that I know are being moved by my story, and that, like, just like I said, they see themselves represented. And that's so much more important because I understand that I am not a person that you've seen on TV a lot, or I'm not being pushed to the forefront, or I'm like, as some people that don't, accept or support, I'm shoved, my whole identity is being shoved down their throat, you know what I mean? When all I'm doing is just existing, and I'm just owning my space, and that's all it is, and it's time that gets normalized, so that's it.